Hi, little ones. Have an amazing day. Welcome to the class. Do you remember the story of Neha? What was the name of the story? Yes, Neha's alarm clock. Story goes like this. Neha is a girl who is studying in 4th standard. You can see that an alarm clock calls Neha to wake up, but she snuggles under the pillow and says, "Why this alarm clock wakes me up?" By that time, the clock falls down and it breaks. Neha becomes happy for that. She thinks that she can sleep longer tomorrow. But next day morning, someone else came to wake Neha. Do you know who came? Do you remember? Chirping birds sees Neha sleeping and they wakes her up. Then she thinks, why these birds wakes me up? Next day, there was no birds to wake her up. But by that time, the bright sun calls her by filling its bright light in Neha's room. Neha gets angry. She thinks, why the sun wants me to wake up? Even this wish of Neha came true. Next day morning, the sun was behind the clouds. Then Neha sleeps and sleeps. Then comes the sound of Neha's mother saying, "Wake up, you sleepy head, otherwise you will miss your bus." As there is no other option, she gets up from her bed and she mutters that why Ma wants to wake me up and gets ready to school. Even that wish of Neha came true. Next day, no one called her, but she suddenly gets up. Then she asks her mother, "Who woke me up today?" Mother says, "No one. You yourself woke up." There is an inner clock in your body which tells you when you eat, when you have to sleep, and when you have to wake up. That made you woke up today. Then she tells, "Let me rush, otherwise I will miss the bus." Then the Ma says, "Relax, it's Sunday today." Then only she remembered that it's Sunday. She smiles and says, "Oh." In the last class, I have asked you to find the meanings of new words with the help of the dictionary. Today, let's see the meaning. First word is snuggles. Move into a warm position. Next one, mutters. Say something in a very low voice. Windowsill. Bottom space of a window. Relax. Less tensed or anxious. Without any tension. Now let's move on to reading is fun. Pick the correct answer. First one, what time did Neha's clock ring every morning? 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, at 6 o'clock. Second one, what did the bird say? Sleep on, wake up, go and play. Answer, wake up. Third one, what is inside you that makes you get up at the same time every day? Our body clock, our eyes, our feet. Our body clock. Next exercise, put the letters in the right order. One has been done for you. First one is smile. Second, alarm. Clock. Morning. Snowed. Window. Next activity is word building. Here you have a word grid. Let's find the hidden words given in the box. Read the words now. Mother, birds, clock, happy, morning, holiday, hungry, Sunday. We have to find these words from this grid. First one has been done for you and it's mother. Second word is birds. Next, clock. Alarm. Next, happy. Morning. Holiday. Hungry. Sunday. Now next one. Say aloud. Can you say these words aloud with me? Ought, bought, caught. Matter, chatter, shatter. Tick, tock. Tell, told. Train, time. Tick, tack. Tip, tin. Take, tall. Let's move on to our next activity. Let's write. Who said these words and to whom? Here you can see some words said by someone. You have to write who said these words and to whom it has been said. First one, wake up dear, wake up fast. Who told and to whom it is said? It is said by birds to Neha. Next one, Ma, who woke me up today? Who said these words, children? Yes, these words are said by Neha to her mother. Why do you sleep at 9 every night? Who asked this? Yes, Neha's mother. To whom she asked? To Neha. Now we will see use of was and were. Was and were are used in past tense. Was is used for singular objects. Means if there is only one person or one animal or one thing, you will write was. And if there are more than one, you will write were. Were is used for plural objects. So we will use was with singular nouns and pronouns like I, he, she and it. And were with you, we and they. Here you have something else to remember. Even if you comes in singular, you have to use were with it. Even if it is singular, you have to use were with you. Here you have some fill up the blanks. Use the help box to fill in the blanks. First one, Ram dash a good football player. Ram is singular, so Ram was. Ram was a good football player. Second, the cows dash grazing in the field. Cows, it's plural, so you will add were. The cows were grazing in the field. Third one, my toys dash broken. Toys, plural, so you will write were. My toys were broken. Next, her frock dash too long. Frock, it is singular, so you will add was. The market dash closed. Market is singular, so you will write there was. The market was closed. Next one, the children dash happy. Children, it is the plural of child, so you will write there were. The children were happy. Now the last one, the flowers dash kept in a vase. Flowers, plural, so you will write there were. The flowers were kept in a vase. Now let's discuss use of prepositions. Preposition is a word or group of words used before a noun or a pronoun to direction, time, place and spatial relationship, or in short, words used to introduce an object. Here you have some words. These words are some of the prepositions. Here you have an exercise related to this. Look at the pictures below and complete the following paragraph. You will need these words. Words are pulled out, inside, called out, behind, under. Now let's see the sentences where you have to add these words. Yesterday I lost a book. I looked for it everywhere. I looked dash a door. Look here. Where is the girl looking? Yes, behind the door. So you will write I looked behind a door. Now look here. I looked dash a cupboard. Where is the girl looking? Yes, inside a cupboard. I look inside a cupboard. Next one, I looked dash a bed. Where is she looking? Yes, under, isn't it? So I looked under a bed. I could not find it anywhere. Then I dash Sheru. So you will write there called out. Sheru, my dog, came running to me. I asked him to look for my book. He dashed another book from my bag. What is the dog doing? Yes, it is taking out or pulling out. So you will write there, he pulled out another book from my bag. He pulled out. Our next activity is fun time. Here is a word clock. Write down words relating to clock. You can see some hints given there. First hint, sound. What is the sound of a clock? Tick, tick, isn't it? Otherwise, tick, tack. Now, next one, another word for clock. Timepiece, you can say. Next, you have to draw a picture of a clock. For the next box, the hint given is word in your language. Word in Malayalam. Gadigaram, isn't it? Now, name different parts or times. You have to name different parts of a clock. Which are they? Hour needle, minute needle, second needle, isn't it? Now, make a sentence with clock. My clock tells me the time. You can write your own sentence with the word clock. Is it clear, children? Now let's stop here. That's all for today's class. Be good, do good. Thank you.